What's up, YouTube? We are back in the garage because I believe I fucked up. So here is my motor upside down because I am rebuilding it yet again. So it overheated and blew the head gasket, threw a head gasket at it, ran like shit. Oh, then run completely like shit, but it was definitely down on power. And turned out cylinders 2 and 3, the compression was down to 60. The other 1 and 4 were at 100. So figure I might as well throw some bearings at it and re-ring it. That's where I fucked up. So it turns out that the oil control rings, if your car is smoking a lot after you rebuild it, there might be a good chance that you bought automatic transmission rings. As stupid as that sounds, it turns out Miata in the early 90s decided to try to make more torque and ran a 3mm oil control ring. And the manuals have a 4mm. So I had a mil of slop floating around and it was just sucking oil right past the oil control rings, where I drove all of 160 miles, round trip, 80 down, 80 back, and it ate like 4 quarts of oil and was smoking like a lot. Especially on diesel, because that's when all the vacuum was happening. So long story short, once again, if you rebuild your motor and it smokes a lot, double check what rings you got, because you may have bought some for an automatic. Now when I was looking it up, I typed in my motor, didn't think of it, didn't read too much into it. It's like, oh, rings for 1990 Miata 1.6. Well, it turned out they were for an automatic. And the ones that say it's for a 323 turbo, a Mercury Mercur, a couple other different cars, those are the stick shift rings that are 4mm. 4mm. And now I'm rebuilding the whole motor again. I had good oil pressure, amazingly. I did do the little mod where you space your oil return spring out a little. So Googled how much that needs to be spaced out, and I had good oil pressure. And I thought it was overdoing it, and then it turned out, hey, I put the wrong rings in it. The other thing, if you do have the right ring size, you may have honed it wrong, because chromoly rings are different than normal whatever metal rings. So moral of the story, read, and double check what the hell you ordered, or you're going to be doing the job twice. So this cost me, oil, the pan silicone, but a head gasket and another set of rings. But there you go, people. Like, subscribe. Till next time.